Today we're going to learn how to print make. We made a stamp with lots of lines and designs, and today we're going to use it. You'll notice that at the tables today there will be different stations of colors. They're made out of paint, but they're like ink. That's how we're using it. The roller I'm using is called a brayer. This brayer spreads out the ink so that I can roll it onto my stamp. I'm using two colors because that's just kind of fun, and it's a little magical when they meet in the middle and mix. You'll be able to choose which colors by going to different tables today with your tray of supplies. Once you're at a station, you'll do what I'm doing. You'll roll the colors onto your stamp, take a piece of paper, make sure that you put the front of the paper down on your stamp. Silly Miss Whetstone forgot her name on the back. You'll be able to see your name when you're pressing it onto your stamp, and then you're going to rub all over the back of your paper. You're pressing that paint, the ink, onto your paper from your stamp. Once you've really rubbed all the edges, the corners, the middles, the side, and you really think it's all stuck, you can peel it off and ta-da! A print. You have created one image and you'll make many more. We'll make 4 prints today. You could do them all the same colors. You could go to a new table where you will find new colors and try something different. But you'll have 4 different prints today. Now hang on a second. I'm about to roll some more ink, but I still have blue and green ink on my stamp. So I've got to do something first. I need to actually take my stamp to a sink and wash it off. In the sink, you'll just put the stamp under the water, use your hand to rub and move the paint off of the stamp. Then make sure to dry it all the way. Make sure it's very dry or the paint won't stick to it if it's still wet. Okay, now that most of that color is off my stamp, I can actually use it in a different color. So I'm going to roll out my next 2 colors. Look how I'm kind of lifting up the roller as I roll it because I want the paint to get on all parts of the brayer. Then I take the brayer and I roll it across the stamp. I might want to look for any spots that don't have paint yet. So I see a big white area in the center of my stamp. I want to make sure to roll some paint on top of that white area to make sure that my stamp is as colorful as can be. Make sure to keep your brayer pointing the right direction so that the next person doesn't have 1 color, they still have 2. If I flip my brayer around, my red and purple might mix together and create just 1 color. It's fun to have 2. I'm going to take my next piece of paper and press it down on top of my stamp. Then I can rub all across the back, pretend I'm giving it a massage, make sure that it's nice and smooth and pressed hard, and once I think all those edges are nice and pressed, I can peel up my paper and check out this next design, maybe soon. Here it goes. Ta-da! Another fantastical print has been pulled. There's 2 of my 4 prints. You will do all 4. Make sure to continue to wash your stamp in between colors if you change things. And then go find some other colors. This is what I don't want you to do. Don't turn around your brayer. Make sure those colors match up on the paint for the next person.